Yeah.
As kids, we thought we was rich.
Yeah, we thought we was rich. One time, me and Lynn, we went to school, and our mom and dad just so happened to take our beds out of the room and stuff like that because we was getting some new furniture or whatever. Everybody in our neighborhood didn't have their dad or didn't have their mom or whatever. So me and Lynn came up with a plan. Well, what we was gonna do, we was gonna bring our friends over that day. So, cause a lot of them was less fortunate. So we gonna bring a few of our friends over to the house that day and let them see our rooms empty, so they'll go back. And we didn't care about them talking about us or whatever, cause we knew better or whatever. We was getting furniture later on that day or whatever. But you know, we just wanted to make everybody else feel a little better or whatever, you know, because of the friends that we had or whatever. You know, everybody was close. But we didn't have no furniture in our room, boy, and we went back to school the next day. They didn't have no furniture in their rooms or whatever. Me and Lynn was giving each other high five on that or whatever, you know, and Bobby was in his own zone, so he didn't care nothing about none of that. You know. Yep.
That's it. Next question.
What's your memory of Lynn growing up?
Oh, I got several, but the main one with me, I never forget. Every time I got a brand new pair of tennis shoes, she had to race me, and I could never beat her. And I probably still can't beat her now.
No, you can't beat her.
No, my wheel's bad. My wheel's bad. But that's the biggest thing I always had. Every pair of tennis shoes I got, we would have to race. As soon as I got home, I'm tying them up, putting them on. She had to race me, and she been beating me for 40, 50 years now. So
no,
that's
we had a good childhood. I mean, we had a good sister. You know, wouldn't trade her for nothing in the world or whatever. So I don't know.
She was all we had.
So we keep that one.
Hey, we keep that one. We used to tell her. We used to tell you was adopted all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't look like us, so we didn't know until we met the other family.
They look like those Terrys.
Yeah, she was. Yep. Are you a Terry?
How would you describe her as a big sister?
She was a good big sister. I mean, like I said, wouldn't trade her for nothing in the world. Yeah. I mean, one thing about her, she made me, you know, she having a big sister, that means she had friends around all the time. so I loved it. You know,
advantages, huh?
Yeah. You know, I had a couple of peak sections or whatever. What was now? You know, but it was good. You know, I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. She always had our back, and we always had her back.
My kicker is I was never broke. She made sure she always had jobs where she made tips. And she made sure I had money in my pocket, and she gave me the keys to her car. Every car she had was mine. So
that means he kept a car.
I kept a car. I was never broke, and I kept a car. So, thumbs up. Great job, sis. Sin.
Do you love your Nana Jay?
Yeah.
Why do you love your Nana?
She did all great things for me, give me surprises, really good surprises for my birthday.
I love that. Christina, what does your mom mean to you?
My mother means everything to me. She's my right hand, my backbone. She's the best mom, aunt, sister, grandmother. She does everything for me and my kids. Without her, there would be no us. As I get older, I pray and hope that I am at least as half of the mother and grandmother, and that she is.
Can you name a heavy situation that your mom had to deal with, but she overcame it?
Ooh, the heaviest situation I'd probably say is losing her mother. I'm sure it's hard losing a parent. That's something that I am not ready to experience at all. I could not imagine not having my mom. We've always lived together. Even when I moved out, I probably was on my own for like 6 months. And then she moved right in with me. She came and moved with me and my kids. Before I had Jay, we always been with each other. like I said, she's literally my backbone. I mean, I was born on her birthday.
So what is one wish for your mom this year, for this new season for her?
One wish is for her to make it through this whole year, so that we can celebrate another birthday together.
That's a good wish. Cousin, can you tell us a memory that you have of Auntie that she may not know about because maybe you didn't share it with her, something she may have done or something that you saw?
So we did have we didn't have a conversation about this. We both knew about it, but we didn't have a conversation. So I remember when Grandma went out of town for something. I don't know what she went out of town. Maybe Mississippi. I don't know. So she went out of town, and I remember, I don't know if I had company or if somebody was living with me. And I remember, Aunt stayed across the street. Well, yeah, you stayed across the street. So I remember laying in Grandma's bed because Grandma had a big, huge bed. So I had company, and we wasn't doing anything, let's be clear. So I remember the door was open. I'm in the bed with my friend. Well, no, I guess we wasn't friends. I was laying in the bed with somebody, just put it that way. And Auntie came into the house, and I just remember looking up, and I said, I was shocked, but I was like, well, she see who in the bed? I know I'm in the bed with somebody, so, okay. Well, at that point, no conversations or nothing was had prior to that. So at that point, I was like, well, I guess. Yeah, I was like, well, I guess she know who this is now. And that was kind of like the end of that. So we never talked about that. Like, we never said anything about that. So that was something that I definitely remember. When you snuck in the house and I didn't know that she was in the house.
Why was she sneaking?
Well, she really didn't sneak. I just said that.
She just came over.
She just came over because everybody had a key to Grandma's house.
Everybody had a key to Grandma's house.
I have to ask you the question.
Okay, you want to ask me a question?
Now, I don't know if I remember the question that you just asked, but...
Do you want me to answer the same question?
Yes, the question was something about what memory did you have that she may not know about, something along those lines. You get it.
So what I remember, first of all, like my favorite auntie ever. That's first and foremost. And I thought she was just so fly. Her clothes were fly. Her car was fly.
No, like they said earlier, I thought we were rich.
Yeah, you couldn't tell us any different. You couldn't tell us any different.
I thought that I was.
We definitely were rich. We definitely were.
I don't think we really were. I just think that
I think we
might have felt that way, or I think that we were okay. Because I remember, like, other kids, not to get off the subject.
We were wealthy, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember certain kids might have got shoes once a year, but we definitely got shoes the start of school, when school started. Christmas, we got shoes. And then it was like other times periodically.
But could you say that if you asked for shoes, you wouldn't get shoes?
Right. No, I couldn't. But nowadays things are totally different. So think back to our time versus how it is now. Yeah. Kids probably get a lot of stuff now.
Yeah.
But then, no.
So everybody was spoiled pretty much, and that was wonderful. We got to do whatever we wanted to do. Auntie pretty much allowed us to be exact, probably kind of like how she did with you in the bed. She just allowed us to be whoever we wanted to be. She allowed us to say whatever we wanted to say. We got to have a personality, and we're very much like her. So, I can remember when we were kids, we were always interested in Auntie's boyfriend. Wasn't more than one though, right?
She only had like...
We liked when Chris came over.
Continue with the story.
So, what she may not know is that, we liked when she would entertain guests. Because we would listen, and did she know this? I don't think we ever told her. We would listen.
At the door.
Right at the door.
As a child.
And it would be all of us. Like, it wasn't like, it would be like, come on. And I think we even tried the cup thing, but that's just a myth. That don't really work. So we would get like right up. I don't know how we never got caught. We never got caught.
No.
Never. So there. We know your boyfriends. And we know what you were doing.
It was really one.
1.
Maybe 2.
I know that's friends, cousin.
Next question, please. What's
Okay.
the next question?
So there you go. Auntie, you got it, girl. Auntie probably got
I want to really elaborate, but I choose not
Auntie
to.
got WAP. You need to.
I'm not. Go.
The next question is, how was Auntie growing up? We kind of said that too.
Yeah, so maybe should we have another question?
We should have a different
Or
question.
no, well, no. So growing up, Aunt used to say that I had a bad attitude. I remember she wouldn't hire me at Envy Energy because she felt like I didn't have a good attitude for that. But I was like, this is the lady who raised me. This is the lady who took care of me. This is the lady who held me. This is the lady who bought stuff for me. So like, did you not think like maybe some of...
You should have a conversation now. See if she hired you.
Oh no, I love
You love your job now.
Like you didn't think that maybe I might have been a little spitting image of you maybe? But I will say she was a giver. Well, I'm saying this like she's like, yeah. You're a giver, a great heart, a great person, a great personality. You were definitely one of those that we were able to talk to, we were able to come to when it comes to certain things. Now, you know, I don't normally necessarily come to people because, you know, when I'm in need or whatever, but you're definitely one of those who, when I asked of you, you were there and you were there to support, even still to this day, with certain things, with me just doing certain events or whatnot. You are there to support, and I appreciate and love you for that. Can't say that really answered the question, but it kind of did a little something.
I don't even know if we had a question, but that's good.
What about you?
I don't know. You know, when you think about, in my standpoint of a woman that's growing up in the family and being the women of the family are like the pillars, right? We're like the matriarchs, and naturally, you know, when one matriarch goes away, somebody has to pick up that slack. Being cousins, like, I would feel we would be able to come over anytime we wanted to. We could stay as long as we wanted to. I don't know how, because I don't like everybody at my house all the time. But that was one thing I can say. I never felt like we were pushed aside. Never felt like we were second. We felt like her kids, because she took care of us. And that, until Christina came, and then she started acting stanky.
Oh yes.
But we got over that. And she still loved us. So as a matriarch of the family, I appreciate that you continue to work hard, because you showed us what hard work was. The late hours, you didn't complain about them, you just did them. And so I think that because, you know, we had to grow up that way, we understand now what it means to work, what it means to build something, what it means to have something, and keep it. So I appreciate that you instilled in us and showed us how to be good workers, how to be good stewards over your money, and how to, you know, just give freely. So I thank you for being the matriarch, because you got us.
And I want to leave you with this. I want to appreciate you for being who you are. I want to appreciate you for being what you do. And I hope and pray that God continues to bless you, cover you, and to be around for a long time.
You think Auntie gonna get a man this year?
Ha 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 ha. Who's to say she don't have one already and she just hasn't said anything?
Whole new wardrobes. We dressed up on the airplane. Here come them Henderson kids. We 3 clean. We on the plane by ourselves, kicking it. And then Will took Lynn's soda. So Lynn turned around to take mine, and I tried to grab it back. Now I got punch on me all over my new suit. I'm crying on the airplane. That wasn't cool. I remember that, Lynn. You messed up my outfit.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Because he used to mess up a lot of stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Cute.
There's nobody
It was right.
Oh, it's time for us to go.
That's fine.
The question.
Okay.
Lynn, growing up,
What was she like? She was our big sister.
she was there's a big sister.
Yeah.
A big sister. Lynn used to be tall.
Yeah,
She shrunk as we got older,
yeah.
you know.
Used to beat us up in the backyard playing basketball.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nana.
You gonna be back?
Happy birthday!
Happy and sassy and sexy and sensual and seductive and smart.
Happy birthday.
Give me another S for her, Willie.
Sin.
That's a C, cousin.
Sin, S-I-N.
Shit.
That's what she was called. Sin.
Sin.
Yeah, on her car, Sin 87. In the
was.
red Mustang.
It was.
Happy birthday.
Love you.